Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Mr. Secor, MR Secor, and Dragon of the East. One of those three, whatever you may be. Whatever it may be. Whatever. We're back with some more Pokemon Showdown. So I built a couple of teams in my downtime from Showdown. I'm really excited about some of these. So I had this idea for Leech Seed Rillaboom. The absolute worst way to use a Rillaboom is this way. With this spread, we are able to outspeed Heatran, get a knockoff on it. Like, let's say there's no other switch into Heatran on my team remaining. Like, let's say Dragonite's gone, Swampert's gone. We can at least knock it off, get rid of it. Or we can outspeed it and U-turn into the correct answer, which is great. It's still mostly offensive Rillaboom, so late game Grassy Glide can still do its thing. Knockoff is just good utility. And then Leech Seed actually is support for the team, because if you think about it, U-turn from Leech Seed. So you Leech Seed, then you U-turn and go into Heatran. And then Heatran over here has Protect. So you have Grassy Terrain, Leftovers, and Leech Seed all going to that Heatran. It's absolutely amazing. Wild even. Wild! But that's just kind of the concept for it. This is Spadef Heatran. I'm running more speed than Max Spadef Landorus, which usually run 220 speed. So I'm running slightly more speed than that so that I can possibly KO one with Magma Storm if it gets chipped down enough. With Grassy Terrain up, I am able to live an Earthquake from one, which is great. Oh my god, little baby kitty, what is it? Look at this little, I don't know if y'all can see her, but my god, look at this little baby. Look at that little baby kitty. Yes, I love my little baby kitty. I wish my camera was a little better so that you could see her like when I'm even like relaxed in my chair. And she just laying on me so snoundly. Oh, don't you look at me like that. You're so cute. Anyway, so we have that. We have Scarf Gengar because it is faster than both Scarf Blacephalon and Scarf Kartana, which is important. I have Destiny Bond on this one over Trick because I believe that getting a 1-for-1 trade at the very least with a surprise Destiny Bond could be well worth it, especially with a team like this where the Rillaboom is not the sweeper and it looks like it could be, you know, it looks like it could be your, like, you know, the big wall breaker. This one is more of the late game cleaner if it isn't Rillaboom. So it's like we just have options. And again, this is just mostly a revenge killer. It's also faster than most Dragapult since most of them are not Scarf. So that's also another advantage that it has. We have Corviknight. Now this one is not normal Corviknight. As you can see, we have 220 speed on this Corviknight because we don't get trapped by Magnezone at all. I actually need to change this to high horsepower. That's the only change I need to make. But we have this Corviknight that is indeed faster than Magnezone. And because it is faster than Magnezone, they will think that they have trapped us, but we U-turn out first into Swampert, and then they do nothing because it's a Swampert versus a Magnezone. So, as you can see, the team, absolutely fire. So, expertly EV to outspeed Magnezone and still be very defensive in its own right. This is, this rivals Zapdos in terms of bulk. So, you know, it's still pretty good on the physical side. It's not the greatest thing in the world because it is losing a lot of that defense that it likes to have. But its typing still makes up for it in you know, mostly. If you wanted to run a Jolly Nature, you could, but you actually get more defense out of doing this nature instead, hitting the same numbers, because this will, I'll actually show you. So if we do this, we actually can only hit 280, whereas with the other nature, we have 286 on our defense, so we take that instead because it's just higher numbers. Next up, we got Swampert, which is Stealth Rock, High Horsepower, Flip Turn, Toxic. We have High Horsepower because of Grassy Terrain. just because Earthquake does half damage in grassy terrain, so just an important little note. It's Max Spadef Swampert with Damp, so nothing like, you know, Landorus or Regieleki. They can't go boom on us. We just ignore it. So it's one of those things. It's a good flip turn support. It's good for getting Toxic off. We are faster than Clefable by 1 point, unless it's also running speed, so that can be noteworthy, just depending on if we get Clef weakened enough. So, you know, one of those things. And then we have my own Dragonite, my signature Dragonite spread, which is Dragonite's Dual Wing. I don't know why I'm speaking weird. It's Dragon Dance, Dual Wing Beat, Safeguard, and Roost. This is able to beat Blissey 1v1 because it can't be toxic thanks to Safeguard. Now, you can argue, what about Substitute? Well, Seismic Toss breaks the Substitute. And Substitute breaks our multi-scale, so why not Safeguard so we don't care? So that's kind of the idea with this. It actually takes the idea of Safeguard Volcarona, but incorporates it onto Dragonite instead, which has superior bulk and, in my opinion, a better offensive presence because it just has a better offensive typing, I think. And with flying, you do hit everything. There's nothing that's immune to it. So it's not like, oh, Heatran just walls me. This eventually beats Heatran at the end of the day because it can't Toxic us. Now, it can Magma Storm chip us down, but, you know, Dragonite's pretty bulky in its own right. So unless it gets Earth Power Spadef drops on Roosts, it's probably not beating us. And it's probably missing most of its Magma Storms because that's just what happens. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into some battles and see what happens. You can also check out my Mahjong content on my other channel in the description below, as well as my chess content. They're both pretty fun. I like the Mahjong content a lot. I didn't think I would have so much fun playing Mahjong, but even after just 2 videos, I'm like, man, I really like playing Mahjong. It's fun. Ooh, this is a nice team to face. So, we're going to get absolutely mollywopped by that Arctozolt. But, fortunately, I have a Gengar here, which I'm immediately going to Destiny Bond this Volcanion, because I am terrified of this thing. Actually, yeah, I want to Destiny Bond it. Well, no, Dragonite can set up in front of this. Arctozolt's a big problem. I'm gonna make a wild play and go Rillaboom. Look at that. Spec Steam Eruption doing 61%. Alright, so they might think Banded Grassy Glide and go Corvi. I am okay with this. I actually want to just go ahead and get rid of its Rocky Helmet because that's going to help out Dragonite later. I don't mind if I lose this. I don't absolutely need it to beat this team. Yeah, the only thing that it would have been great for is getting the jump on Ninetales and also revenge killing Arctozolt, which we have a Gengar for. And it's not going to be faster than Scarf Gengar, so that's an important distinction to make there. I don't know 100% what they're going to want to do. I'm going to just taunt here. Oh, that's fine. I know this is specs based on the damage it did. I really don't want Dragonite to get burned. Alright, you only have 6 left. Good God. Spec Steam Eruption is so ridiculous. I'm going to try and get up rocks. I'm probably going to lose this game just because I don't have much for Volcanion other than Dragonite, which I don't want to get burned. Like, I'd rather have Dragonite in front of this beforehand. I'm going to go Corvi, actually, and save the Swampert, because this will get rid of 2 Steam Eruptions, I think. Yeah, and then it's only going to have 1 Steam Eruption left, which is great. Again, this is completely fine. We're just going to Focus Blast. It is our only play. I suppose I could have gone to Heatran. But we do land Focus Blast, and we managed to get rid of the biggest threat to our team. Corvi has its helmet knocked off, which means Dragonite is in a position to win. I don't absolutely need the Swampert anymore. My opponent does have 3 Steam Eruptions left, which is a problem. They're gonna have 2 now, I think. Oh no, they Earth Power instead, which is completely fine, because that's gonna allow me to go Dragonite and go right into Heatran on the Ninetales. Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna follow this up with a Magma Storm. I kind of had to do that. So this will at least take another 18%, which is big. They have to think about what they're going to go for here. Let's see if I can get a double protect. If I do, that would be amazing. This is spec, so it's going to 100. Yeah, we got the double protect, which is amazing. Because of that double protect, I can actually save Heatran and go into Gengar, which we do have to sack, but again, this is just really good because we're gonna go Dragonite, and I'm going to immediately dual Wing Beat into the Ninetales, which does a sizable amount of damage to it. Doesn't matter what they do, because I get to bring in the Heatran. Now, this is Stealth Rock. I've lost anyway. Yeah, I don't want you to get rocks up, even though it doesn't really affect me. But having that taunt means I also can't Toxic my Dragonite, which now I get to Dragon Dance. I'm faster than Ninetales. Volcanion's gonna die. I think I actually can reverse sweep. It depends on that Tornadus, though. Alright, I just have to land. If I miss, that's GG. But if I land this, I think I just won the game, just barely. Unless it's for whatever reason Iron Defense Corvi. Alright, now we safeguard on the Toxic. You ready? You ready? We're safeguarding on the obvious Toxic. Oh. Okay. Well, we have Safeguard up, so this also cannot Toxic me. Oh. You're that. That's a problem. Alright, and now we just Magma Storm. The funniest thing is, we can beat their team with Heatran, potentially. Alright. And then we send off another Magma Storm as they U-turn out. Because it'll catch Landorus if they want to go into that. It'll kill the Volcanion. It kills Corviknight. It's actually my best play overall. And thanks to the hail, their Landorus is still taking chip rather than recovery. Alright, they just decide to sack Corvi, which is a good move. The Tornadus is low now. Ah, thank you. Thank you for going for Flamethrower and not Earth Power. Alright, so they're giving me a powered up Magma Storm, which is actually very dangerous for my opponent. Because I might outspeed this. And now we do. So here I Dragon Dance up, 100%. Alright, we still have to dual Wing Beat. I'm on Dragon Dance again. So no matter what it goes into, I get a kill And it does happen to be on the Ninetales, which is amazing. So I think we just have to outlast the hail. Oh, we dual wing beat this. It's gone. Oh, yeah. They should have gone Landorus first. Because I knew I wasn't going to kill that Torn. So my opponent choked there. They should have gone Landorus and then U-turned into Tornadus. Because I would have had to Dragon Dance on the U-turn. Yep. That's GG. That's GG. That was a tough match. Oh, that was a very tough match. But as you can see, this Dragonite set is absolutely amazing. It is so amazing. This team is so fire. The link is in the description below. If it is not, someone remind me in the comments and I will make sure that happens. Because I can do that kind of thing. Oh, this is the perfect game to show off the Corviknight's tech. Oh, it's about that time. Alright, so I believe leading with Corviknight is actually my best play. And we'll just U-turn out into, we'll U-turn out into Rillaboom as I set up rocks, which is fine. I just want to knock and get rid of this thing's leftovers because I think that'll go a long way for me. Alright, they want to body press. That's completely fine. What I'm going to do is U-turn. And I think Corvi. Yeah, which is going to take a bit of chip. I want a defog here. Oh, it happened. Oh, it happened. We're faster. Oh, you gotta leave a like for that. Alright, now we flip turn out on the Ferrothorn. This brings in Heatran and we Magma Storm. Yep, get rid of Ferrothorn. Just like that, just like that. Look at how much power that Corviknight is. The absolute devastation that is this Corviknight. It's so good because it's just faster than Magnezone. Alright, this comes out. I just want to go hard into Rillaboom. Yeah, that doesn't do too much. This is actually very good. I can just throw off a Grassy Glide and we almost knock out Feeny. That's actually very strong. I didn't think it was going to be Rocky Helmet. That's pretty rare. We're getting close to where Gengar can potentially sweep. Also, Dragonite, if I get rid of the Magnezone and the Feeny, it does sweep, I think. Depends on that Porygon Z, though. I do have to be careful. I don't think a Scarf Shadow Ball will knock this out because it's a Tapu Fini. So what I think I need to do is go into Swampert. And I'm going to throw off a Toxic. Okay, that's a smart play. I didn't think it was going to be that. This was fine. We just need to chip it down for Shadow Ball. Well then. I'm going to flip turn on the taunt. No, they Scald again. I thought I might live it. But that's fine. Dragonite should be able to come out here and we'll just dual Wing Beat. It should knock this out. I don't want to have to take the chip, but unfortunately we do. And that Feeny was a problem. I just pray. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This was fine. So we got Gengar. Now this should be very obvious. But I'm going to Shadow Ball. It was obvious, but they did not go into the Porygon Z. We have to go Heatran now. And this is going to blow me away. It did not blow me away. But we do miss our Magma Storm, which is absolutely awful. Because 2 Magma Storms would have definitely knocked this out. Oh, yeah. But Gengar, if with Dragonite, might be able to pull this off. If I get a double protect, nope. Alright, so what I have to do is I have to Focus Blast into Magnezone, which should knock it out. We unfortunately miss. Alright, good. Ah, it was faster than me the whole time. It didn't matter what I did. That's GG. I can't beat it. Even if I crit both of those, it wouldn't matter. Yeah. I mean, I'm max speed too, so it's like, there's nothing you can do about that situation. Like, it'll happen sometimes. I'm trying to think if I could have played that better, but you did see at least what the Corviknight was able to do. I think my main problem was, like, I could have won that had I landed the first Magma Storm, but I didn't. If I had landed that Magma Storm, I would have had more tools to work with and probably win that end game. But, oh well. Things happen. This is actually a really good game for my Heatran. Because it should outspeed their Heatran unless they're offensive. This is also a pretty decent game for Gengar. I actually want to just lead with Swampert. I want to put up rocks for Chip. I'm pretty sure that's banded based on that damage. Yeah, I'm just going to flip turn. I know I take extra Chip, but I want to go Heatran. And I will throw off a Magma Storm. Yeah, which does connect. Oh, and we get a nasty crit, and we protect Kill Landorus. It is indeed okay, so now we know that that's pretty offensive. Alright, I'm on Earth Power. So he kills his own Landorus there instead of saving the sack, which is great. Alright, this comes in. It is going to kill something. I'd rather it be the Swampert as he close combats. Okay. Do I defog? Yes. This will scare it out anyway. You actually stayed in. That was a bad play. I could have Brave Birded. Alright, well I know you're banded, so I'm going to do this. And we are going to freely throw off his Shadow Ball. Ooh, we get a nasty Spadef drop. He is going to go for knockoff, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Corvi. Let him knock me off. We're going to Roost. And he misses Leech Seed, which is unfortunate. Will you turn out? Right to Gengar. And we'll go for Focus Blast this time, as he goes Melmetal. And we do not connect, which is extremely unfortunate. How do I do this? I need this and Rillaboom alive. I'll go into Corvi. Good play. I'm just gonna Brave Bird. I don't have another play. This Dragapult is very threatening. This is a very tough game. Yeah, I don't think Rillaboom is the main thing on this team. I'm pretty sure the main thing on this team is the Dragonite and the Corviknight. The Knights. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. If I was going to change Rillaboom to something, I'd probably just make it banded, in all honesty. Okay, so he does let me get Chip on Dragapult, which is big. As that can go a long, long way. We're going to go Heatran and Earth Power into their Heatran. Earth Power is just also good for me all around. I need the Rillaboom alive just solely for that Urshifu, I think. Oh, they actually choose to stay in, which is great. the Earth Power again. I think I actually sack Rillaboom. He does Surging Strikes, which is interesting. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to Leech Seed. Unfortunately, they go Ferrothorn. I'm going to knock off the leftovers, though. I really thought they might go Heatran, considering these usually carry Superpower. We're just going to knock and let this die. Yeah, they clearly want to get Leech Seeds. But what I want to do is I just want to bring in Heatran. We U-turn here. That's a lot of chip on Pharaoh. Dragonite, I need the Heatran alive. Because Melmetal is still at full HP. I will Magma Storm here. Nothing wants to come in on this. Like, my hope here, if I had Ice Punch, Earthquake, Dragonite, this would be a different game. I probably would have won with that. But because the Melmetal is still... If I had landed that Focus Blast on Melmetal earlier, this would be a much easier game. Unfortunately, I have to sack here. Like, I do not have a better play for this Urshifu. Like, my play is going for... Alright, yeah. So my play is to go for the Focus Blast. And then Dragon Dance up. Yeah, and the Melmetal kills me with Ice Punch. That's GG. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot for that. Like, just, like, I could beat everything. If you can beat everything if you land Focus Blast. Like, that's the whole point. Like, it's unfortunate, because, like, if I had landed Focus Blast, that game could have turned out a lot differently. Because then I could have went Dragonite there instead of Gengar, but I needed a crit, so, oh well. This is going to be an interesting game. This is stalled with that Slowbro on it. And also a Haxorus, which is really scary. I actually want to lead with the Rillaboom. Oh, yeah, I want to knock you off. That's banded. Okay, good to know. I could have just gone Corviknight and walled you. Alright, I'm going to go to this. And I'm immediately going to go into Heatran. As the Amoonguss comes out, which is fine, we're going to Magma Storm. We trap the Amoonguss. Yeah, that Hex is doing absolutely nothing. Alright, we're going to Earth Power here. The Amoonguss is still trapped. Oh, but did not wake up. Alright, he hexes. Earth Power is strong enough to indeed knock out the Amoonguss, which is great. So we'll get rid of a big threat. Hexorus comes in. I protect. 100, because I know you're banded now. Alright, so you just want to go ahead and raw Outrage. That's fine. I'm going to go Corvi. As you go Snorlax, we're going to U-turn out. And we U-turn into the Gengar. What is this? What is this? It has Earthquake. Great. Great. I'm gonna taunt you now. What in the world is this? Alright, I don't care. I want Rocks up. What is this? Reflect Earthquake Body Slam? Alright, we go hard Corvi, because this cannot touch Corvi. It's locked into Outrage, which is amazing. So we're just going to, yep, 3 turns. And I'm gonna Brave Bird. Alright, that's fine to do Brave Birds into Skarmory. We U-turn out. I don't mind taking the extra chip. We go Gengar. I don't believe this can touch Gengar at all. That is a very, very free Focus Blast into Snorlax. Which we do get a good crit on that. And I'm going to go back into Corvi. Waste a little bit. We're going to U-turn out. As the Victini comes out, we go into Gengar. And this is very safe Shadow Ball. Alright, good play. We go Corvi because we don't care. If this is Curse Reflect, I'm done. I don't mind being paralyzed. Again, like, I can just defog. We're going to go hard into Swampert because it should wall the Victini. I don't know what set this is, but I'm pretty sure the Swampert just walls the Victini. We'll see though. That does do a lot. So they're probably going to go into Skarm. I'm going to go hard into Gengar here. Yeah. And I will click the Focus Blast. Because if I connect 2 on Snorlax, that's GG, I think. No, I missed anyway. Alright, we'll go hard into Dragonite. Because V-Create will not. He's in Headbutts instead, which is fine. We go back into Gengar. And we Focus Blast yet again into the Snorlax. Which is great. We're going to do it again. We get a nice Spadef drop, which is amazing. We're going to go Swampert. And High Horsepower. We live that because we are indeed a Swampert. Alright, we do move first, so that threat is now gone. I sack this here for rocks. And I believe Corviknight can actually finish the... Corviknight plus Gengar do win the game, I think. Because I'm pretty sure this is Scarf Victini. I'm just going to go into Corvi here. I might still be faster than this. I'm going to Brave Bird. We do knock out that annoying Snorlax, which is amazing. Alright, Victini comes out, and we always go Dragonite here. We always go Corviknight on this. Yeah. So you're banded into close combat. We go Gengar, free Shadow Ball. Nope, Skarmory is gone. Yeah, GG. That was a really strong, that was a good strong team too. It was a weird looking team, but it was actually quite annoying. I don't understand Hex on Amoonguss. And the only reason I don't understand it is because when you do the calcs for it, because I have done calcs for it before, it's not like it's a bad move, but it's not a good move either. Like, you get more overall value out of using Foul Play instead of Hex to hit Ghost types. For Psychic types, it just kind of depends. I mean, I suppose it hits Lele a lot harder, but you have Sludge Bomb for Lele, so I'm a little unsure why it was Spore Hex. And as you can see, Heatran very, very easily dealt with it. So yeah, Rillaboom hasn't done anything at all, but this team, absolutely fire. Well, that's all that we're going to do today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. And we're going to see all of you in the next video that we do. Take care, everybody.